Hi everyone, this is Brandy Howard, and this is my presentation of how gaming is so useful as a educational tool. Gaming, whether video or in board games, can have some effective and positive outcomes for any one person. According to elearninginfographs.com, game players regularly exhibit persistence, risk-taking, attention to detail, and problem-solving, all behaviors that ideally would be regularly demonstrated in the school. There are so many different types of games that build and grow different development skills. I have personally had experience playing the Professor Layton mystery games, which are critical thinking games, solving puzzles and going outside of the box thinking to receive a clue to solve the mystery. I have also played trivia games that test my current knowledge against multiple players online. All of these types of games allow me to build the necessary skills to interact with others in the real world and become successful. According to Salen, Torres, Wolozin, Tepper, and Shapiro, Squire reports elsewhere that engagement in the history-based games stimulated and motivated some participants to ask questions such as, why is it that Europeans colonized the Americas, and why did Africans and Asians not colonize America or Europe? Asking questions is the main point of learning. We get answers and in-depth information when we ask why. Video gaming can do this in the mass appeal to all. Such an example would be by how my 5-year-old nephew plays his video games. When we play, even when he plays Super Mario Brothers, my nephew David is all about asking the whys and the hows. His interest in learning something new, such as how he can jump just right to hit an invisible square to get a beanstalk to appear so that he can get more points and coins, is his inquiry, is his thoughts of how to express himself creatively in the hows. This inquiry, this need to know how to do something, will help him inside the classroom as well as in the real world situations. Such inquisitions will also help me to get my future parolees to start questioning. With the right games played, I might be able to redirect my parolees thinking to themselves, asking themselves, who am I? What am I here for? How can I change? The learning process is all about being in the right time, right place, and using the right tools to get information to be absorbed and ingrained for further use in one's life. When we see games such as Minecraft, which teaches about collaboration, or mind puzzle games that promote critical thinking, we can see basic learning skills being delivered, developed, and nurtured. In my future career as a parole officer, where I hope to be working with juveniles, most of my parolees will have missed mass amounts of schooling and have little to no care about the learning process or the information trying to be taught in general. With the use of gaming, the incentive programs, and autonomy to own the results, my parolees have a chance to build themselves up and start seeing the joy and positive impacts that learning can have on oneself. According to About Quest, these games not only engage students in the learning process, but also allow teachers to assess students in real time and provide feedback on learning experiences immediately. So, while I am able to see and evaluate their potential, my parolees have the opportunity to experience their potential coming to life. I have always steered towards mind puzzle games and active games that make me think about what I'm doing. As I play through the Professor Layton games, which is currently being played on the screen, I find myself thinking outside the box to find the answer, which is one of the main ideas that the creator had in mind when designing the game. The ability to step outside the box, even to take a minute to solve the puzzle. It allows me to feel both the effects of failure when I can't figure out the puzzle in a timely fashion, or even the ability to get from point A to point B successfully in a reasonable amount of time, which is from point A to point B in a reasonable time. The feeling of motivation and success at achieving the short-term goal and moving forward in the game. This is why gaming is such a useful tool for parolees. They get to feel the motivation to do better, feel the setbacks or missing a level or dying in the game. It all comes back to building their skills and self-confidence to be better, to do better in everyday life. These are my references that I used. These particular ones are my pictures, and my video was obviously done by me. It's a YouTube upload. You can just click on it and it will, inside slide 6, and it will take you to the actual link. Thank you, and I can't wait to hear back from all you.